Ladies and gentlemen, back on November 10th, 2020, the Xbox Series X and Series S was released. Now, if you were able to find one and buy one is a completely different story, but the official release date was back on November 10th, 2020. We were almost reaching that 2.5-year mark for these consoles, and there is speculation that we're going to get a new version of these consoles soon. I have recently found a photograph that kind of supports that claim. We're going to go over all that in this video and more. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Robot Joe and I'm your host as always. Let's go and get right into this video. So I recently came across a photograph that kind of makes me feel like there's a new Xbox on the horizon. So recently, as you can see right here, there was a GDC convention, and that stands for Gaming Developers Convention, and I believe this is held by Xbox exclusively. I'm not sure, but this started on March 22nd, I believe, and at this convention, you could see you can play a bunch of these new games that are being developed. I believe you can even play some of these demos on the Xbox store right now, but the games are not what we're here for. Quickly, I want to go over the different Xboxes and the years they were released and see if we can develop a pattern before I get into the evidence that I have to support my argument. We have first Xbox 2001, second generation, which was for 360. We have that in 2005. We have the 360S 2010, 5 years later. The Xbox 360E, this is 2013. And then we get into the third generation, the Xbox One S and X. We have the Xbox One 2013. We have the Xbox One S 2016. So this is almost every 3-year pattern. There is a console coming out. We have the Xbox One X, which I believe was an all digital Xbox. That was 2017. Yeah, but this did have a terabyte of storage. Pretty cool. That was 2017. And then 3 years later, as you know, we had the Xbox Series X and Series S released in 2020. So the pattern that I'm seeing here is a 3-year average release. So at GDC Gaming Convention, they were testing all these games for developers and stuff like that. So we also had a picture from GDC Convention from an employee that was working the floor. I have that picture right here. Microsoft is teasing new Xbox hardware at GDC. What we just went over was the different consoles and the years they came out. It's kind of hard to see everything from right here, but we have 2016, you can see an Xbox. We have 2017, you can see an Xbox. 2020, the Series X and S. And then right here, ladies and gentlemen, I would assume this is 2023. I'm thinking holiday season makes perfect sense. That would be exactly 3 years. November of 2023, I'm assuming we're getting a slim version of the Xbox Series X. Just my opinion, and I believe the Series S might get an upgraded version as well, maybe a 1 terabyte Series S. But I do believe we're getting new versions of the Xbox. What better place to show off some new hardware, tease some new hardware, than a game developers convention? The developers kind of need to know what's coming next, right? This is a perfect place. They're teasing it here. Why even tease it if there's not something coming new? Xbox could really use this right now. We know the Switch sells fantastically. We know the PS5 is finally caught up and is selling really well. And there's no incentive to buy Xbox anymore unless you just want to play Game Pass. They don't have really any good first-party games. There's not really a lot going for them. I personally have an Xbox Series S and I love it, but I probably play my Switch a lot more. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Do you think it is time for the next versions of these consoles? This makes perfect sense in my opinion. This holiday season is a perfect time to release something like that, and I believe PlayStation is going to do something similar as well. Guys, my name is Robot Joe. If you enjoy gaming news, gaming stories, and Nintendo Switch content, then make sure you hit a like and subscribe on the way out because it truly helps out, and you're in the right place for that kind of content. You know me, I will see you guys with a new video soon. Peace out.